My name's Simon Walter. I'm from Llangattock, Green Valleys, so not a million miles away. I'm here with my colleague Peter Blood, who may be speaking to you later. So how we got here? It started with an idea for developing a medium to large scale renewable installation in Llangattock. After some discussions with the local councils, we decided to expand the idea to the Crickhowell and Five Councils area. We didn't have a plan as such, but we knew we wanted to start with community engagement, which is kind of why you're here today, I guess, and why we're here talking to you. We decided we'd start by holding events within the five communities. To do this, we needed funding, which you will need. We were lucky enough to get a couple of grants that enabled us to go out and haul hire, all kinds of necessary things to do. And what we found was we needed to create, we needed to have a project name, so the funding was related to a project. And so we came up with Black Mountains Community Energy. And from there we went out to the communities to identify the desire for the project, because if they didn't get it, we weren't going to be able to do it. And identify cherished places, which is very important because people who walk their dog down a particular path may not want to look at solar power or wind farms. So identifying cherished places is really important. And potential locations for different types of renewables. It's very important to find, to fit the right thing in the right place. They don't always go where you think they should. And to identify community representatives, people who can actually do things, people that can come forward and help. And identify what the community found to be acceptable, as I mentioned. So technology needs to be acceptable and suitable to the local community, so the people, the topography, the place, so it's in a suitable location, and the planning authority, which is very important. We held drop-in events, went to local shows, did a presentation to the Rotary Club, spoke to a group of farmers, very interesting conversations, created a working relationship with the high school, which is ongoing, and we get a lot of feedback from the kids, which is very useful. And most importantly, we had tea and cake. Because if somebody's got a cup of tea in their hand, they're not going to run away, and you can talk to them. So these are some of the pictures of the events we held. Different places, different people. Because one of the advantages that you guys have got is you're one community. We chose to do what we're doing over 5 communities, so it's very spread out, and we needed to go and talk to all of the communities and all of the people that we could. So we got talking to people, we showed them maps and got them to identify using little stickers where they would find it's suitable to put all the different technologies that we're considering. In this case, the yellow stickers represent solar, and the pink ones, there's a couple of pink ones just under Crickhowell there, they identify cherished places, so where people didn't want technology put. And from that, we also got them to fill out some post-it notes that related to the little dots, so that we knew why people didn't want things, or why they did want things, or why they found the technologies might be suitable in a certain area. From that, we gathered all the information, created a digital representation of all the stickers in the 5 councils areas, and we created a report which we've taken back to the community. I've got a few here which I can share with you, and we sought their approval to make sure that we were representing what they had communicated to us. It's also available to download on our website. So from the events, we've set up an advisory group, which we call the Community Oversight Group, and they are our connection to the 5 communities. From them, we're building our project team, identifying individuals who have skills, experience, and or enthusiasm. And enthusiasm is really important. And hopefully they'll help us to take the scheme forward. So where are we, or where we are? We've identified a number of potential sites and have spoken to landowners, which is very important because a lot of the stickers that were put on maps weren't by people who owned the land. We did have some people come forward and identify themselves to us and said, I've got 5 acres, I'm not doing anything with it. You know, I'd be happy to see solar on it or a wind farm, whatever. And some of those people we've contacted and we've taken them forward to our next step. So we're in the process of commissioning a feasibility study from Llangattock, so John, as you've met. We're continuing to build our community oversight group because we need more people to do more things. And we're trying to build a bit of resilience into our group by having more than one person being responsible for a job. So if somebody is taking the minutes, we've got 2 minute takers. So if one person can't turn up, then the other person can. So there's always somebody to talk to. So there's always kind of that, you know, if somebody can't turn up, then hopefully we've got it covered. And this summer we'll revisit the 5 communities and update them on the progress that we're making. We're in regular contact with them through newsletters, but it helps to have that kind of personal touch. And then we'll get ready for the work that needs to be done when we receive a report from the feasibility study. So we want to be prepared, ready, and hit the ground running when it turns up. So the lessons we've learned is talk to people, everybody, anybody that might be interested, and especially the people that aren't, and listen to them. And network with people. You need to talk to lots of different organizations, and there are all kinds of people out there that will be able to help you, and hopefully you'll be able to learn from them. Sorry, thank you. Now it's gone dry.
Can I just ask, what was your website called? I missed it.
I'll bring it up again in a second. And so continue to build a project team. We're identifying people within our community oversight group who have got a little bit more knowledge, and those people are really useful. It means that we don't, we're all, most of the people, I'm getting paid a little bit, but most of the people are volunteers. So if you can get local knowledge and people with experience, then it's really helpful and useful. So renewable energy, community owned, generated, stored and used locally. And the website is llangattockgreenvalleys.org.